Evenepoel waited, and now Evenepoel goes. Skjelmose is up there as well. This is a really good effort from the man who was second in the midweek. Ciccone not far away. You can see behind that Balde is struggling and swinging. Even before we get to the Côte des Forges, on that second bit of extra climbing I was telling you about after La Redoute, makes his move. And again, if you were saying what Pidcock was doing was clever, this is the right thing to do for Evenepoel, because we know that Pidcock is better on the descent, and we know that Pidcock has that kick in a sprint as well. Evenepoel, you think, needs to get rid of
him. Once again, he is just unbelievable at doing this, just holding that rhythm, holding that high tempo, holding it always in the perfect gear as well, just dancing. Flying, no two ways about it. This man is absolutely motoring.
He's getting up to the top now. Well, the shorter climbs on the route. There's a slight descent before he goes false flat again. Then a descent into the final classified climb of the day, the Côte de la Rochefoucauld. Sense that he obviously expected a sort of a lead out on the climb, which is what he had last year. This year, as you said, he had to wait. There was a lot of looking around, looking down. He sort of felt the moment was right to go, but didn't want to go too early on the climb itself. It's the world champion. It's Remco Evenepoel for the second year running, alone, racing to the finish line. This time his gap is rather bigger than the one we saw 12 months ago. 1 minute 23 seconds. And this is Evenepoel, no doubt about that. The time gap is recalibrated, and Adam, it shows almost 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, he is basically just riding away with this, isn't he? I mean, they're all flat out behind. You can see them all changed. Everyone's on the limit. The peloton brought it down, but he's just held that tempo of even the chasers all the way over the top. He'll no doubt extend it coming into the finish. The world champion is motoring.
Less than 20 kilometres remain of the 258 that were on the menu today in Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Fourth monument of the season, the final one of the spring. It's winter weather, really, but it's a rainbow shining at the front of the race. Remco Evenepoel, world champion, bringing the rainbow bands to Belgium for the first time this season, and looking like he's going to take 2 out of 2 from Liège appearances. He won last year attacking and saving the spring for his team. This year they've had even worse spring of it, and it looks as though he's going to be the saviour again. Soaks up the applause, shows off the rainbow bands, and Remco repeats, this time in the rainbow jersey. And Soudal Quickstep has a spring saviour for the second year running. Remco Evenepoel.
van Aert goes again with Mathieu van der Poel. Mathieu, we still have 71 kilometers to go, which is just over 1.5 hours of racing.
I think there is a bit of problem. There's a problem here for the mechanical.
So 66 kilometers to go as two of the riders of the Lidl Trek team are making their way back to the team car, as this attack by Mathieu van der Poel in the feed zone is almost eliminated. Well, he bridged the gap to just 10 seconds at the moment. Trentin, the second rider, Florian Vermeers, the third.
Mathieu van der Poel will come across and
and he made his way across to the first four. These 7 riders can actually win the bike race, but who would be the fastest when we have a sprint of 7?
In this one, it's what you got left in the legs. It's, I would say the fastest man in here is Mathieu van der Poel. No.
Frank. But yeah, this is, you can see it, some parts of the road are still wet, some parts are dry, and that is a nasty road there. The peloton is also in this shot, but they will be too late. They just left the chase too late. Mathieu van der Poel in 3rd position. When is he going to launch that sprint? We still have Lars Boven there in the yellow, full sung for Israel Prematech and Turgis, and there is that first sprint by Florian Vermeers, and it has to be Mathieu van der Poel who has to go past Florian Vermeers on his way to his first victory in the rainbow stripes. And of course, everybody loves this. It is the 16th of September, and the world champion wins for the first time in his rainbow jersey.
A few riders from Movistar started to lose contact. There are going to be big differences at the start of the Tour de France, and it's the world champion who takes it on. Just over 2 kilometers to go when Julien Alaphilippe makes the first move of this Tour.
That's a big call now. So Wout van Aert, you can see him, he's looking behind. I'm not going to take it up. We talked about it before. Roglic now goes, so Alaphilippe is starting to go, and it's all kicking off, but the sprinters will not help each other. Pogacar now follows Roglic.
Pogacar goes, Roglic is there as a rider too. It looks like it should be Latour. Let's wait and see. It's Julien Alaphilippe. Unpredictable, exciting, instinctive. Could be his downfall in GC racing, but he's out there looking for the yellow jersey on his return to the Tour. It's been a whirlwind few weeks for him, racing brilliantly as he came back at the Tour de Suisse. Became a father for the first time, leaving his young family, heading to the Tour and returning to the top of off the podium maybe. 800 metres to go, and Alaphilippe, after avoiding all the crashes and the chaos all day long, is creating his own on this first ever finish in Landerneau. Their hero is here, and he can see the finish line ahead. A look around, and he is going to do it. You better believe it now, Julien. Starting the tour in the rainbow jersey, but can he finish it in yellow? The expectation will rise. He's done it. He's pulled it off. France has its hero back, and Julien Alaphilippe proving once again that yellow is his favourite colour of the rainbow. The world champion wins stage one of the Tour de France.
Goes for it. Alaphilippe and Valverde with Roglic up the road at the moment. Roglic has got 6-7 bike lengths for the time being. 10 and 11%. The full hurt is not over with just yet. And Roglic looks like that was a master of timing here. He rounds the top here. 200 metres to go. Alaphilippe's on his case. Valverde looks like he's spent. Roglic is going. Alaphilippe trying to close this gap. Can't quite get there. Roglic just about to hit the crest, but in this slipstream is Alaphilippe. There's 75 metres to go. Can Alaphilippe come round him at the very last? He's going to give it a good go. And Alaphilippe is there, the world champion. And versus Roglic. Oh, and he's good.
It's the Italian summer of sport. The best ever.
Here he goes again.
And here we go again. Attack number 3. Launch pad again for Lulu. Amazing. What a bike rider we are watching. He is the entertainer. And nobody can follow him. This time he might have broken them. Alaphilippe is going to successfully defend the world title. Yes, he knows it. He won the rainbow bands. He became a father for the first time. Blitzed the competition on the opening day to swap the rainbow bands for a yellow jersey. And now he's celebrating in Belgium, in cycling's homeland. Chaotic, brutal, but absolutely brilliant. And if one man was going to rise above that chaos, it was the great instigator, one of the greatest riders of our times. Julien Alaphilippe can celebrate. He finally sees the finish line, but his job is done. For the second year running, the French Day of Glory has arrived. Julien Alaphilippe, and that's entertainment. World champion in fantastic Flanders is a Frenchman, and Julien Alaphilippe takes the rainbow jersey.